Okay guys, so we're going to talk about reducing fractions. So what we need to do is we need to figure out what we need to do to reduce a fraction. So the first thing they say is list all the factors of the numerator and the denominator, find the greatest common divisor, and then divide the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common divisor to get your new numerator and denominator. Now that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. So if we look at 6 over 18 as an example, if we list the factors of 6, well, the factors of 6 are 1 times 6 give us 6, 2 times 3 give us 6, 3 times 2 give us 6, and finally we have 6 times 1 give us 6. Those are all the factors of 6. And if we go through the factors of 18, well, 1 times 18 gives us 18, 2 times 9 give us 18, 3 times 6 give us 18, 6 times 3 give us 18, 9 times 2 give us 18, and 18 times 1 give us 18. Now if we look, where these guys have a common divisor is 6. So we can just go and divide 6 by 6, 18 by 6, and we end up getting 1 over 9. That's, sorry, 1 over 3. 1 over 3, so we can reduce our fraction that way. 18 divided by 6 gives us 3, 6 divided by 6 gives us 1. The other thing we can do is we can look for our greatest common divisor by doing things that we've seen before, which are factor trees. So if we have 6 and 18, we can break down 18, well, we can break down 6 into 2 times 3, and we can break down 18 into 6 times 3 and 2 times 3. And we can do that to figure out our greatest common divisor. So we can go and do what we've done before, where we make our Venn diagram. Well, they both have 1, 2, they both have a 3. Those go in the middle, and if I go, so this right here is going to be my greatest common divisor. 2 times 3 is 6, oh, and it gives me the same thing. So I still end up with 6 divided by 6 over 18 divided by 6, which will still give me 1 over 3. So that's one way of doing it. Now if we have something different, like if we were to have 3 over 27, well, we could list our factors of 3. So we could go and say, alright, well, our factors of 3 are 1 and 3 because it's a prime number. And if we were to do 27, it would be 1, 3, 9, and 27. And what they have in common is 3. Or we could again do the factor tree where we go, well, 3 is already broken down to its lowest form. 7 and 3, 27 is 3 times 9. 3 and 3, do our Venn diagram. The only number they have in common are 1, 3. That's my greatest common divisor. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 27 divided by 3 will give me 9. That's for reducing fractions. Now sometimes this, listing the factors, is much faster than doing the factor tree. But as our numbers get bigger, if we have fractions that are in the hundreds, it's actually easier to do a factor tree. But it's sort of up to you guys, it's your preference. So that's our rule for reducing fractions. Now if we were to look at changing an improper fraction into a mixed number. So if we have an improper fraction, let's say our improper fraction is 11 over 8. They tell us the first thing we need to do is divide the numerator by the denominator. So we go and take 8 divided by 11. How many times can 8 go into 11? Well, we know it can go in 1 time. 8 times 1 will give us 8. And we're left with 3 as our remainder. Remainder 3. So it says the number of times the denominator goes into the numerator evenly is the whole number. Well, 8 goes into 11 1 time evenly, so that is our whole number. Then it says the remainder becomes your new numerator. Well, 3 is our remainder. And the denominator stays the same. Well, our denominator was 8. We have 1 and 3/8. That's how you change an improper fraction into a mixed number. So if we were to have something like 6 over 2, well, they tell us to divide 2 and 6. How many times can 2 go into 6? 3 times. So this reduced, 6 over 2 reduced, would actually be 3. It would end up being 3 as a whole number. Or if we were to have something like 27 over 5. Well, if we have 27 over 5, well, how many times can 5 go into 27? Well, 5 times 5 is 25. So 5 times 5 gives me 25. And I'm left with 2 as my remainder. Well, the 5 here becomes my whole number. This becomes my whole number. The remainder becomes my new numerator. And the 5 becomes my denominator. That's all you need to do to change an improper fraction to a mixed number. So I hope this is helpful. And the last one is changing a mixed number to an improper fraction. So let's say we have 3 and 3/4. Multiply the denominator by the whole number and add the numerator to get our, which will equal our new numerator, and the new denominator is the same as the old denominator. So what does that mean? Well, what it means is they're telling me to take my whole number and multiply it by my denominator. So they're telling me to go 3 times 4. Multiply the denominator by the whole number. So 3 times 4 is 12. And then they say, and add the numerator. Well, my numerator, which I'm going to add, is 3. So 12 plus 3 gives me 15. And then they say the new denominator is the same as the old denominator. Well, if the old denominator was 4, then my new denominator is 4. And that's it. So even if you have something like 10 and 1/4, well, we're going to do the same thing. 10 times 4, multiply my whole number by my numerator, which will give me 40. Then I'm going to add my old numerator, which will give me 41 over 4. So really, guys, that's it. That's as complicated it is to change from one to the other. It doesn't get more difficult or confusing than that. So one last example we could do would be, let's say if we had, I don't know, let's try and go and pick something. Okay, let's say we have 1 and 3/8. So 1 and 3/8. Well, we multiply our whole number by our denominator, which would give us 8. 1 times 8 is 8. We add 3, because that's what our numerator is, which will give us 11. And our denominator stays the same, and we get 8. That's it. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and I'll see you in class. Take care.